Welcome to Bright Hope, your partner in helping those living on less than $1 a day. What's the first thought you have about a wife of a professional athlete? I recently had a chance to sit down with a small group of wives of professional baseball players. They decided to go to Kenya and Uganda and visit some of our projects. And they were some of the toughest women, most compassionate, determined women to make a difference in our world. And I had a chance to talk with them and ask them about their trip.
This trip was by far my favorite trip I've ever been on. I just feel like God was there in the midst of it all. I've never felt his presence more, and I think every single girl on the trip could attest to that. I think the more I go, the more I cry because my heart is there, and these kids remember me now, and these like Magdalens and these Deltoons, they like hug me like I'm one of their daughters, and I just feel like it's family now. And so honestly, it gets harder for me every time I see it. It never will get easier for me until I can know that I did every single thing I could to make it change. I fell in love with Uganda. I was in love with the people, and I was in love with their hearts and just how much they were full of joy. And so welcoming and hospitable and just willing to share and be open. And even though there was a communication barrier of the language, they just were so, like, excited to see us and excited to have us there.
It definitely was shocking because like, seeing it firsthand is different from the images you have growing up or, pictures that you may see from National Geographic or something. But being there in person was definitely shocking and heartbreaking, but at the same time, the people in the villages, our first 2 days, in Uganda, those people were so happy, and to see how happy they were with how little that they had, it just makes you realize that you don't need everything over here in America. It changed my perspective forever.
It's kind of like in the book, When Helping Hurts. It's like, we wake up every day. We should feel like there's a huge sense that something's wrong, and not let that wear us down and make us guilty, but, we should act on it. And
every time I come, there's been huge improvements, and those people feel so proud. They feel so proud to tell us what they've been doing, and they're going to college, and they started the business, and they're doing the savings loans, and these girls were like, that's really cool to hear someone that's gone back and can see the changes physically. We don't just give money and then not know where it goes. We give money, or we raise the money, and then we go, and then we're able to see, like, wow, that did make a huge difference, and now they're starting to be self-sustainable because they're doing things that you guys have taught them, or like we planted trees, so now they're going to have those trees with fruit for 100 years.
I just love the idea that Bright Hope has, and the fact that it's more than just coming in and meeting people and learning their life and then teaching them about the Lord and leaving. I love that it's continuing to be partners with them. And I always have a hard time telling people and explaining the difference, but I feel like Bright Hope comes along and empowers the people and empowers the things that are already there so that they can be successful for when no one else is. People can come and go with Bright Hope, and the people are the same. They are learning how to live with each other, and they're learning how to help each other, and they're learning how to better themselves and how to empower themselves versus depending on other people.
Thank you for such an amazing experience, and I really see that what you guys are doing over there is working, and they love all of you so much.
Certain verse, I'll always love Romans 8:28. For all things work together for the good for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purposes. God really is in control, and it does. Like, I feel kind of helpless sometimes. I'm like, Lord, you see so much work to be done, and
I just want to be obedient and, this, again, the small part I have in his big story.
It's so exciting for me to see these young families put their faith in action to help the extreme poor. So I'm asking you to do the same. Would you like this video and subscribe to this channel? Would you share this video on your social media like Instagram and Snapchat, Facebook? And third, would you click the link to make a donation to Bright Hope? Until next time, God bless.